Hi, my name is Collins. I am from Nigeria and I am a poultry farmer. On today's video, I want to share with you why you don't need to go into depth while starting poultry farming. So stay to the end of this video and let's get started. When it comes to poultry farming, it usually comes with a lot of challenges like a disease outbreak which can make you lose thousands of chicken at a go. Now, I want to give you an example by telling you a story about a man who lost all his whole chicken. Now, there is this man who is buying eggs from me, though he is buying it in a larger quantity as a middleman. This man that I'm telling you have once tried keeping this layers chicken that we all know. So, this man bought a 300 layers chicken, and after he have done brooding them during their growers stage, he wanted to vaccinate them a particular vaccine, which he invited his veterinary doctor to help him with the vaccination. But unfortunately to him, he lost all the whole chicken after a short period of vaccinating those chicken. They didn't know that the vaccine have expired. So after a short period of vaccinating those chicken, they started feeling weak. Then before you know it, within a short period of time, they started dying one after the other. So he told me that that was how he lost all the whole chicken. This thing that I am telling you now happened almost 7 years ago, or even more than 7 years ago, as the man told me. So, but up to date, this man haven't tried chicken farming again. That was the end of his plan for starting chicken farming. Now, I have also seen people who lost thousands of chicken because of storm during a rainy season. Also, I've seen people who lost their chicken because of disease outbreak like a Newcastle disease or Gomboro disease, like all this a viral disease. It can make you to lose thousands of chicken at a go. You will understand that poultry farming is like a gamble and you can't predict what will happen next. Now, at this point, you will realize that it is very risk borrowing money to start a poultry business as a person who is starting a poultry business newly. Even though everybody grades are different, but while taking risk, make sure you take calculated risk so that you don't go into debt. Even if you must borrow money to start up a poultry farm, make sure that you don't borrow money from money launderers or even bank loan, because all these people they would demand a collateral and the risk is very high. As a person who haven't had any experience about poultry farming, when you borrow money from a bank or when you borrow money from anywhere to start a poultry business, the risk is very high because you might lose all your chicken due to all these things that I've mentioned. Because in this poultry farming, any little mistake, you can lose all your poultry animal at a go. And if you borrow money and start up a farm and you lose all the whole thing, nobody will have mercy for you, nobody will pardon you. Definitely they must take their collateral or that kind thing. So if even if you must borrow money, then I will really advise you to borrow from your families or friends or your relatives. Don't borrow money from a bank loan or all these money launderers. Avoid them. Even before you borrow money from your family or friends to invest into poultry business, make sure you have stayed at least 2 years in the poultry business so that you will be able to know the in and out of the business. At least it is worth borrowing money to expand, but don't borrow from all these money launderers or all this bank loan. Remember, poultry business is like a gamble. You can't predict what will happen next. So, while taking risk to start a farm, always make sure you take a calculated risk. And I will always advise anybody that want to venture into poultry farming not to borrow money at all. Just give yourself like 1 year. You can save money for the structure and the chicken you will start with. Depending on the type of work you do, then you now start within your capacity, within the number you can afford, instead of borrowing money to start what you don't know about. You might end up losing everything at a go, and at that point you will have a sleepless night because of what you caused yourself. So I love you all. I don't want anybody to lose. Make sure you don't borrow money anyhow to start up a chicken business. Or if you have people you feel like they can sponsor you, you can reach out to them instead of borrowing money anywhere to start up a chicken business. Because if you borrow money and the business fold, then you will end up being in debt, which I wouldn't wish anybody to be in that situation, because you might find it difficult to pay debt. Instead of you to save money and invest, then you will be saving money to pay debt. Thank you for watching. My name is Collins, and on this channel I do share my little experience about poultry farming here on this channel. So, like this video if you find it interesting, and also subscribe in this channel for more poultry tips. And if you are new in this channel, subscription is free. Just hit that subscription button down below, and also tell me your thoughts about this video in the comment section below. Thank you for watching once more, and I would like to see you in my next video. Stay safe.